Hi everybody, today we're going to be making crab cakes, and not just any ordinary crab cakes, but ones with lots of herbs and lots of spices, and maybe something out of the ordinary, maybe something that you haven't seen in your search for other kind of crab cakes. So here we go. It's quite easy to make. We're starting off with some imitation crab cakes. I've got about 1.5 pounds here. The amount you choose is totally up to you depending on how many people you're making it for. Whenever I prepare meals, I like to make enough for at least 2 days. We're a family of 4, and to make enough food for a couple days sure makes it easy for menu planning for the days up ahead, right? And to plan around your menu for the other things you'd like to do. So always try to make as much as you can when you're preparing, right? Because it is a lot of work, and we try to make it easy for ourselves and for our families. So we've got our imitation crab cakes. To that we've got 2 eggs and about 3/4 tablespoon of old-fashioned mustard. You could use a Dijon mustard if you like. I don't recommend a yellow mustard, but I really like the flavors and the textures of the old-fashioned mustard. Here we have some fresh thyme. We have some cilantro, ginger, garlic, and the green tails of the green onions. All right, so that's two green onion tails, about 3/4 tablespoon of ginger, a teaspoon of fresh garlic, thyme, cilantro to taste, and half fresh lemon juice. And then I also have a few sprinkles of hot sauce. Choose your favorite ones, totally up to you. And of course, breadcrumbs. I found a really great flavored one. The company's called Perig, and it's a sweet chili one. It really adds a little extra flavor, but you can do just as well with a regular breadcrumbs, one of your choosing. So we're going to start by putting all those ingredients into a blender or into a food processor, just like so. We're going to add the eggs and mustard, our herb mixture, garlic, ginger, super delicious, and of course our fresh lemon. Here's an interesting technique, just using a spoon and pushing it into the lemon, and all the juice will come out. Lemons are expensive these days. You want to make sure that you utilize it to the max and try to get as much of the juice out of the lemon as possible. This is a wonderful way of doing it if you don't have an alternative. All right. And of course you're going to get seasoned this way. So an easy way to make sure you don't get the season to whatever it is you're making, if you don't have a little strainer, you just put your hands, keep your fingers together, and your fingers will act as a strainer. It'll catch all the seeds while all the juice seeps all the way through. All right. And of course, the amount of hot sauce you put is totally up to you. I like to feel the heat of the hot sauce, so putting a few extra sprinkles. All right. Now we're going to blend all that together. You can just lift it up, give it a bit of a mix to make sure that all the flavors blend well together. Just like so. All right, that smells wonderful, by the way. By now this mixture is a little bit moist, so that's why we're simply going to add about 1/2 cup of breadcrumbs. You can use an alternative to breadcrumbs if you like. You can actually use almond, very fine almond, ground almonds if you like, or different kinds of a nut. There are many alternatives out there. You can actually use chia seeds, hemp seeds, ground flax seeds. Those are all wonderful alternatives and will add more nutrition to the final mixture, right? We'll add more nutrients more protein and other kinds of nutrients, but that's up to you. This is more of a classic recipe, or a take on a classic recipe. Now when you mix it, if you still find it that's a bit moist, having too much moisture will prevent it from browning nicely, the crab cakes, when you're going to pan sear them. And also it'll be harder for them to form when they're too wet. So I put in about half a cup. I'm going to add maybe another quarter cup here at a time until I reach the consistency that I want, and that's not dry and not wet, somewhere in the middle. So for the 1.5 pounds of imitation crab meat that I have, I've used about 3/4 of a cup of breadcrumbs. Okay, so you know it's ready when you make a clump like this and it still stays together. That's what you're looking for. Okay, so here is our crab cake, and we have our flour, seasoned flour, it's got salt and pepper in it. We're going to dip our crab cake in the flour and then pan sear it. I'll show you exactly how to make that. Wasn't that easy? As long as you have all the prep ready to go, it was just a few ingredients. It's super easy to do, and it can be served as a main course, or it can be served as an appetizer. So if you have some friends over and you want to have a few appies, this is a wonderful dish to prepare. Or you can have it as a family meal, 2 larger crab cakes together with a little bit of salad or a side vegetable, and that can create a wonderful family meal for you. That's it. that's all there is. So please join our YouTube page. Watch and follow all our recipes. They're easy to prepare, they're super delicious, and they're nutritious. And it's all about getting creative in your own kitchen, having fun preparing, and sharing it with the people that you love, and adding so much value to your health and wellness when you're preparing food at home more often than going out. How you control the ingredients, what goes into the food, what you serve it with, and it really is all about being a minimalist when it comes to the kitchen. The less ingredients that you put into something, the easier it is to prepare. And really, if you're using good quality ingredients, it's all about the maximum flavor of each ingredient, and that's what it's all about, and that's what is going to make it easy for you in your kitchen. Please follow us, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also join us at our Healthy Mind, Fit Body closed Facebook group, where we share so much value with our health and nutrition, suggesting different supplements that add value to your daily nutrition. We share these recipes, talk about gratitude, and lots of motivation to keep you on track throughout the whole year. Thanks for joining us. I look forward to seeing you again in my kitchen. Can you do me two favors? The first one is subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on notifications. This way you'll always know when I'm posting a new video. And the second thing is go over to Facebook and join my group, Healthy Mind, Fit Body. That's where I give you more value. Well, you'll find out about delicious recipes. You'll see information about better health and nutrition tips, exercise suggestions, and we'll talk a lot about the importance of nutritional supplements, which ones are great and how to incorporate them, and how to get more clarity and energy out of your day. I know a lot of people have been watching me and asking me, how do I do it? And this is the place where you'll find out all that information. So go over to Facebook, join my group, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I look forward to giving you more value every single day. Thanks, and I look forward to seeing you there.